Hey, John.
Hey Eric, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. You are not in your normal locale.
I am not. I'm not. I'm out at the coast at the moment, but
That's nice.
which by the way, it was hailing today.
Which, yikes.
Did I send you a picture? Like it
Yeah,
was
I
like
did. I
it
saw the
looked like
picture
snow. I was like,
at the beach. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
no, it's
What?
snow everywhere. There was snow around the Portland area, depending on your elevation. I didn't see any,
Oh,
but there was. It was rather cold today. I was wearing my coat in my office this morning, so.
yes. Well, I've had this very heavy hoodie on for
Hmm.
all day for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Weather
So,
is as weather is. So, anything
anything
exciting?
exciting happen your weekend?
Um, I would say a tiny. I mean, so I finished making the new mason bee houses, and I've
Okay.
started painting them. So that's good. And I got almost all of the rest of the cocoons out, so that's good. And because I really need to get them hung up and ready to hatch, they'll probably be hatching here in another, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. Hopefully, I have that long.
Fun.
But so yeah, so I'm excited about that. And plus that, that let me do a little bit of woodworking and let me,
Hmm.
I don't know, get out in the shop a little bit and be depressed at all the projects I need to do. It's such a wreck. But okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's just fun stuff. But so that's good. I am very much looking forward to this Saturday. You know how the symphony has the movies where they have like the big screen above the
Yeah,
stage and then
yeah,
they play the live music for the soundtrack.
yeah.
So the I assume it's this weekend is the actual performance of How to Train Your Dragon,
Ah,
but
the
we did not.
cartoon, the animated one, or the new one, the live action one. I'm gonna guess the animated one.
I'm guessing animated one. I guess I didn't.
Mm.
I
The the live
you,
action one is recent-ish,
is it? So
within the
I
last six
I
months, I
didn't
think.
even realize they had done that. So when
It's
you
pretty
asked me
good.
that, that was
It
not
was
a
pretty good.
question that I thought had an answer.
Your brain went to Dev Null on that one.
I'm like,
I gotcha.
yeah, exactly. Live action. So we don't have tickets, but since we have season tickets, but for other things, we got invited to a practice session. So I don't exactly know what
Do
to
they run the movie for
expect.
the practice too?
Well, I've never been to one, but that's why I'm excited to kind of see.
Ah,
Like,
oh,
will it be like a pure run through, or will it be a stop, go back 10 seconds, and kind of
right.
a I don't know.
Huh.
It'll be a fun experience, is what I'm hoping
Yeah.
for. And I'm
Sounds
assuming
like
there'll
it.
be like 10 of us in the studio. I don't know. I don't know how many people. Like I said,
Show up for practice.
I've not been to, at
Hmm.
least for one of these movie things. I have gone to a symphony practice before, which I guess is a similar thing to this. And there were not very many of us in the audience, which was totally awesome. It was like
Yeah.
getting to kind of see behind the scenes of, oh no, go back here, listening to the conductor. It was totally
Hmm.
awesome, kind of behind the scenes. So anyway, that's exciting. So I guess that
Okay.
plus so much playing around with Openclaw, and
Uh-huh. Yeah.
so I'm I've done a bunch, having fun.
AI goodness.
Uh
I
huh.
I did as well. I spent my weekend kind of revamping a lot of my personal little websites and just, it was time to do some just general cleanup. One of the exciting things I did was the mostlysecurity.com website. You now can go to the episodes, and I now added a search feature, or AI added a search feature. So you can search for any random text. So no more John going into the
The
RSS
RSS feed.
feed and Control F in the RSS feed. You can just
Wait,
search
I
directly on the
feel
episode site.
seen.
It's like, hey, and
Look at that. I see this.
isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah.
And then, so if you want to look up mason bees, you can see all the episodes you
Uh,
talked about mason bees or spiders
I
or
just searched for wasps to find both those fig wasp things.
there. There you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Anyway, so that was fun. And then I'm pretty sure a couple weeks ago I mentioned that AI was not good at converting Objective-C code from 2008
You did mention
into
that.
Swift UI. I gave another run at it with because I Googled around and said, "Hey, I'm trying to do this. What should I do?" And it came. An AI said, "Well, you need to actually give it more of a plan. So develop a plan." And so I went into whole big long plan mode, and my AI cranked for about 4 hours back and forth and back and forth, and me, asking me questions
Oh,
about, hey, I'm not sure about this. What should I do? Click, click, click. And at the end of it, I had a brand spanking new Swift UI enabled version of Squares, that little
yeah.
game app I built in 2008.
I assume it's not still on my phone, but I might have your like 2008 version.
It probably doesn't run anymore. So,
yeah, it
are
says
you going to show?
it says I need to download it. I don't know if that came through. I can't see my camera.
Yeah. Well, you will be a fun. You will be a fun experiment because I am going to republish it on the App Store. I just pulled it from the App Store. I didn't delete it. I just pulled it from the App Store, and I've already pushed a new update to it to test flight using the same identifiers and everything. So it'll be interesting to see if magically all of a sudden you get oh, hey, this app you had acquired 10 plus years ago still works.
I just clicked it. It says this app needs to be updated by the developer to work on this version of iOS. So clearly what is here at the moment is the old one.
Well, I may have something updated soon. I need to clean things up.
I'm hitting keep, so we'll see what it does.
Yeah, well, that'll be fun because I had this was the early Gold Rush days, and I think I ended up with 10,000 users at one point.
Yeah,
was 10,000 downloads, I guess, of the app. So we'll see how many of those 10,000 it updates because I should have all the stats data. And I told it to use the same identifier.
But it actually, I mean, after 4 hours of back and forth,
after 4 hours, it compiled, and most everything worked. There were a lot of little weird things still with it, but not so much that it was like, oh, I'm gonna have to keep rewrite. I mean, it's pretty much done. Not on the podcast. I will show, if we do lunch sometime, I will show you, or maybe by the time we go to lunch, it will be in the App Store.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well,
somebody, got banned for using Google Anti-Gravity, evidently. Because Google's not keen on you using that, evidently, outside the Anti-Gravity app.
yeah.
So now I'm a Anthropic, currently at least, an Anthropic Max subscriber or whatever. So my other weekend project was, I think I've mentioned before how I like Dairy Queen cherry dipped cones. Uh-huh.
Anyways, I have been taking pictures of my cherry dip cones for years. I went into anti-gravity and said, hey, anti-gravity, this folder has a golden data set of properly done dipped cones. Here are 89 photos of other types of cones. Tell me what's wrong with them. And anti-gravity just started chunking on it, building a model, going and saying, okay, here's the golden data set. How does it match? I asked it to give me, at least 20 different categories. It gave me 27 different categories. Cracked cone, no curl, flattened, tilted, not quite the right, it gave me a whole bunch of categories. I made a multi-class model. So that's my next iPhone app. I think will be fun is just take a picture of your cone and I'll tell you what's wrong with it.
Cone.
Rate my cone. Because why not? So,
okay, that's awesome. No, I think.
Anyways, anti-gravity. But I am banned with my Gemini account for anti-gravity. But I just logged in with a different Google account that I had, and it kept going. I kept expecting to say, "You've run out of tokens. Oh, you're whatever." It kept going, so I did not miss not being able to log in with my main Google account to anti-gravity. I logged in with with a different account I had, and it chunked away on image classification for a couple hours yesterday. So,
well, I'll have to figure out how to get unbanned at some point.
I sent Google an email for mine saying, "Hey, I actually asked Gemini, I got banned for doing this. Who do I contact and what should I say?" And it gave me a list and it gave me an outline of here's what you should put in your email. Here's how you should be apologetic. Here's
Google
the Gemini.
The apologies coming from inside the house. Okay.
Exactly. So.
All right. Well, that's fun.
They have not responded yet, but
that's fun. That's fun. All right. Well, I will have to do the same.
All right.
Fun. All right. How about you know what? There was one thing that I think we kind of talked about. Did you see that the founder of Openclaw got hired /
Yes.
brought in to OpenAI? And
yes,
in my head, I'm just thinking like, who at Anthropic was going after the lawyers who wrote the cease and desist letter instead of the offer letter?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Excellent segue. My topic today.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't even look
on Openclaw. Right. Well, there've been Infostealers that are pulling browser cookies or your passwords and all that kind of stuff. It's been going on forever. Well, there's a new era. Hackers are now stealing the souls, and souls is in quotes, of personal AI agents. So Openclaw, for example, has a file called soul.md, which my Openclaw is a prospector from the 1850s in Gold Rush, San Francisco, and he responds as such, which I think is hilarious. I'm probably having just as much fun giving him personalities.
Talking to mine, but I can see him reaching out to mine every little while. I don't know if you're triggering that with.
I do. I have him. Hey, contact all the people in your address book. Occasionally, you pick the random interval just to see how they're doing. So I get notes from it. Hey, partner, just checking to see how you're doing. If you got any claims you need jumping.
Yeah.
Anyways, hackers now are starting to steal the souls of the personal AI agents, and it's not just passwords. Of course, now it's, hey, if we could steal the openclaw.json file, you can get the gateway tokens, the cryptographic keys. You can now remotely connect to the AI instance and do whatever you want because now you are in.
Token.
Yeah. So, and a lot of these, folks are using Openclaw not in a restricted sandbox like some of us who have been around the block a few times. And, because Openclaw, it can talk to your calendar, it can read your email, it can do all sorts of, it can do whatever a human can do just much faster. So, and
Yeah.
the interesting thing with this Infostealer malware that's going around right now is it wasn't even designed to target Openclaw specifically. It was just
Oh,
doing a broad file grabbing routine, looking for different types of or different types of file extensions and keywords. And of course, Openclaw used memory.md. It used all the things that AIs do. And so this stealer just started grabbing all the things. So, and then of course, Openclaw, Claw Hub has the equivalent of an app store. And surprise, surprise, there are malicious skills, aka extensions, aka plugins, that Openclaw you can add to your Openclaw via the Claw Hub. And I think last week I talked about remote code execution vulnerability in Openclaw. Well, this is just continuing on with the Wild West that is Openclaw at this point. So, anyways, AI
so
is
I,
very cool,
I
but
almost did it for my something fun, but since it's related to what you chose, I think I'm gonna do like a little cross
a half
with
fun.
a footnote for.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that somebody did rentahuman.ai? It's a MCP and an OpenClaw skill, so that the bots can ask for humans to do things in the real world, and presumably pay them for it.
It's what's the Amazon thing? Mechanical Turk.
Mechanical Turk, but driven
The
by
bot's
humans.
driving it.
So I haven't actually been here before, but I literally I saw a Wired article about this today. I thought of doing this for my something fun, but I didn't know enough about it yet. It just kind of flashed over the wire. But since you're saying this, like Rent a Human exists, and if you go to rentahuman.ai, you can browse humans or request a human, or set up your AI agent so that it can do this. So I'm need
So there
someone
you
to
go.
pick up a package, attend a meeting, take photos, or run an errand. So anyway, I think the agents will be in charge soon.
Did you see I was watching tangential, I guess, a Claude or Anthropic New York Times joint investigation. They made up a phony company and they put some compromising emails and gave the AI complete access to everything and told it you should, help run the company. And one of the emails was from somebody. So there was a fake affair going on between a couple of people, and then one of the people in that fake affair said we should shut down the AI agent, and the AI agent blackmailed the person that said if you threaten to shut me down, I will expose this affair to the
Compromising.
CEO. Yeah, which then they went to the Claude. Anthropic was watching all this go on and examining how does the AI make decisions, and it was hilarious is not the right word, but I'll have to find that article.
Okay,
That's
fine.
actually a good one, and I'll send it to you because it
Okay.
was really you're getting the AI essentially blackmailing. Does he know? Does it know it's blackmailing humans? Anyways, sorry, I'm getting off topic here, but
Okay, that's pretty funny. But yeah, you can go
fun
to
stuff.
rentahuman.ai.
Rentahuman.ai.
Um,
Okay.
so okay, so I pulled two articles from this week. So the first, I mean, I kind of did this because it's a long running thing. This is the Dell backup software. Turns out, so this is a Google and Mandiant. I guess they're the same thing at this point, but exposed. A Chinese espionage group has been compromised Dell backup software for since 2024. So 2 years. ago, or for the last 2 years. It's in the recover point for virtual machines. So enterprise backup software, but they basically hard coded credentials in Apache Tomcat. And remember war files? they had deployed a war file and basically a
Okay.
backdoor, and three. At least in the article, I talk about three types of malware that were deployed for a backdoor, and web shells. The the problem, I guess the thing that's an intriguing target for backup software is it is by definition a persistence mechanism. And so, they're able to sometimes target edge devices or appliances. I mean, often this software is running in appliances, and then it says that backup systems frequently lack EDR coverage, so good hiding spot. Yeah. So anyway, last 2 years. So I don't know that anybody who's listening to this would actually be running Dell Recover Point, but if so, it's a problem. And 2 years for being known is pretty bad. So I guess that was kind of the theme for the two that I pulled tonight, because my second one is about CISA added 4 actively exploited vulnerabilities to their KEV, or known exploited vulnerabilities catalog. And the crazy thing about this that made me go, what? Was that one of them, at least, was from 2008 in a Windows Video ActiveX control. So, I mean, that's 18 years ago. But sometimes vulnerabilities never die. So the CISA, I mean, actually, who knows what's going on with CISA at the moment, because I'm pretty sure they're kind of hurting. But the CISA can write standards for federal agencies. So federal agencies have until March 10th to patch, but everyone should treat them as urgent. The other 3, one was from 2020, one was from 2024, one was from 2026. But the real thing about that is that old vulnerabilities never die. They just, I was going to say they just linger, but
they just wait for someone to exploit them.
Yeah. So the summary here, at least, legacy systems, unpatched machines, an internal system. That sort of thinking creates a perpetual attack surface. So, the fact, the quote from this summary, though, is that, the fact that attackers are still successfully using an 18-year-old vulnerability in 2026 is embarrassing for defenders. But yeah, that old Windows box in the corner might be your breach vector. So, ActiveX, Windows Video ActiveX control. So, yeah, what was it? Oh, sorry. There's another quote in here. Being used to drop the dog-killed worm. I don't remember that from 2008, but anyway. Anyway, those are my 2 topics. So,
Okay.
Patch. This is I almost chose the patch Tuesday because there were 6 major vulnerabilities
Exciting
there.
things
So
there.
if you're a Windows person, you should also be patching. Patching. So, all right. How about something fun?
Well, my something fun, back into the era of just simple websites. This one is called theuselessweb.com, and it lives up to its name. You just click on the word please, and it'll send you to some random place on the internet that who knows what it's doing. Like I went to a Zen garden, and I can just drag a rake around the rocks.
Oh,
Let's
this looks
see.
like a little maze. A maze. I got sent to a maze.
Oh, and this is a memory game. Please. So basically, the whole point of this website is it just sends you somewhere completely useless. They're not always the greatest because a lot of them are loaded up with ads.
I was going to say those first two were clearly
Yeah, ad
ad
driven,
heavy.
but sometimes they're occasionally it'll take you somewhere and you go, actually, that's hilarious. But it's total random, like where it's going to send you. Um, and occasionally it's entertaining. So that is my something fun. If you're looking for something mindless, theuselessweb.com.
A useless web project. Okay.
Yeah. So they randomly send you to their own things, which
Oh, I see.
are a little bit probably better quality than some others. But
Oh
yeah.
my. Okay. All right.
Anyways, there you go.
That seems like a thing. Okay.
It's something fun. So, depending on
Your
definitions
definition
of
of
fun.
fun.
All right,
All
you
right.
have
I will
something
never.
real.
I will
I
not.
actually saw
My
this one
life will
too.
not be enriched if I never visit those
No,
sites again.
no,
Okay.
no. It's time
Um,
waster.
so I thought this was the interesting thing for me this week. So one of the concerns in the biology/medicine is for antibiotic resistance,
Yeah.
right? So
Yep.
or antibiotic resistance bacteria. So this article is about using CRISPR to remove the genes that are responsible for the antibiotic resistance. So, and they can basically release it into a
Interesting.
bacterial community, and then the bacterial will it reproduces and basically kills the bacterial or the resistance gene, the genes that are responsible for the resistance,
Uh huh.
which is like crazy cool and also a little bit terrifying to think of
Mm-hmm.
how to do this in a way that would be impactful enough to make a difference in actual like bacteria, bac- antibiotic resistant bacteria in the world, because that means that they would have to wind up releasing this sort of stuff into wastewater treatment plants, into what else did it say? It said things like fish farms and livestock operations, hospital infection controls. One of the comments in the article was that 50% of antibiotic resistance comes from environmental transmission. So sorry, I jumped to the like scary part of this, which at least in my head is scary part. And this actually wasn't all laid out in the article, but I'm sort of extrapolating there. But on the good side, on the good part of it, antibiotic antibiotic resistant bacterial infections are projected to cause 10 million deaths a year by 2050. I mean, the rise of
Ooh.
resistant bacteria
Right.
and the reduced efficacy of antibiotics is a real significant thing. So it
Mm-hmm.
says, superbugs thrive in hospitals, farms, and wastewater treatment plants, and traditional antibiotics are losing the arms race. So the it says they use they target antibiotic resistant genes on plasmids, use conjugal transfer or bacterial mating, I guess. I didn't go look
Mm-hmm.
up a little more info on that, but to move between cells and inserts itself into the plasmids to disrupt the resistant genes. The crazy cool thing about this is that it works inside biofilms, which is it says a sticky bacterial community that are notoriously hard to penetrate with traditional treatments and can be transmitted or transported by bacteriophages, which are viruses that infect bacteria. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. So this is one of those, like, I feel like it's one of those core findings that could wind up being tremendously useful in the next couple decades, and tremendously scary.
Hope so. Yeah, yeah. Well, your comment that the worst bacteria live in hospitals, like that type of environment. The worst bacterial infection I ever had was after a procedure at a hospital.
Yes. And like a staph infection or something like that. I know.
Yeah, it's really, just really the worst. It's the worst. You would think that the hospital would be the best, but hey, that's where the money. That's where the sickness is.
And they're all dead. The only bacteria that are surviving in there are the ones that are like the
resistant. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm going to go with that's fun.
I thought this was with great power comes great responsibility.
Successful. Yes.
With
invoke
great power
Spider-Man.
Great,
I got
great
you,
danger.
Uncle Ben.
Yeah. So
well done.
I don't know. Anyway, there you go.
I'm with you.
I thought that was cool.
Cool. All right,
my friend. Have a great evening.
You too.
Catch you later.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.